Okay, hi everybody, my name is Reid. I'm a trans guy, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about how I decided to come out to all my friends. I'm still a little bit in the process. So far I've come out to like my group circle, but then there's like acquaintance slash friends that are at work that I still have yet to come out to. Mostly because I want to talk to the store owner, my boss first, and get her support on it, and then I was just gonna write a message in the computer to tell everyone all at once, because I already told like my close friends in person and everyone's been supportive. So, but basically I did it a couple different ways. I told a couple people through text message. I didn't really want to because like it doesn't seem as personal in a way, but I didn't have any other option because they don't live like near here. But I don't know, it's gone really good. I wrote some letters to come out to people just as like backup in case I couldn't say it, which there's a couple. Well, I used most of the letters that I wrote to like my most personal friends because I was worried that they would that they would accept it but not like use the right pronouns or anything, but they've all been really good about it so far, and I came out to most of my friends like in the last week or so. I came out to a couple yesterday, but I told my queer friends first. Most of them are like, all my friends that are in the LGBT community that live around here are like, they're queer because their sexuality is different, so there isn't any trans friends that I have. But I knew that they would be accepting because they're like in that group, like they'd understand, and they're not like mean people or condescending or anything like that. So I didn't think it would be a problem. But I was more worried about like my straight friends because, well, I know that like they're all nice and accepting enough, but like they accept like sexuality things, and I was worried that gender would like cross the line of where they can accept stuff, which it's actually gone really well. My one friend Jeremy, I was worried to tell him because I worried that he wasn't going to use the right name and pronouns. I don't know why I thought that, because he's actually already started correcting himself the day after I told him. So that's been really cool. And then, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, because like even some of my friends that are like in the LGBT community, I waited to tell them until yesterday. One of them, Giselle, was because like she doesn't hang out a lot with us since she changed jobs, but I think it's just because she's busy and stuff like that. But I haven't, like, I wanted to tell her in person, but she hasn't been around all that much, so I had to tell her through a text message last night, and she said she was 100% supportive, so that's good. No, everyone's been super supportive. I told everyone the same thing. I told them all that I'm a trans guy. I go by Reid, and I use he, him pronouns. And then I told them all that I just decided to tell them now because I was gonna start working on getting transition stuff started. Sorry, that was my phone. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear that or not. It's probably my friend Bree, because I actually got scheduled to start gender therapy, and Bree's gonna be the one driving me there since I don't have a license. But our schedules kind of are a little odd on that day because I was gonna be scheduled for therapy at 3 o'clock, but it turns out her therapy is getting moved in the day so that she's gonna be going at 3 o'clock. So now we have to find a time earlier in the morning for me so she can drive us to like 2 different places. But no, it's really cool. I'm excited to start therapy. I'm all busy. Like, she can only drive me on Tuesdays, but I work on Tuesdays all this month. besides like Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But I didn't want to drag her to drive me anywhere on those days. So I'm starting therapy in January, and I'm super excited about it. I was really excited when I saw that on the email that she sent me, like the therapist sent me, that it says Reid, so I'm super excited about that. I'm hoping that she'll help me sort through just a few odds and ends, things that are worrisome for me, because I'm like a major person that just like thinks into stuff. So I'm hoping she'll help me out with a few things, but I'm pretty sure this is the right thing to be doing to start transition. My purpose for going to her, other than like just having a bit of a talk with someone that might understand, was that I'm going to be needing a letter for top surgery, which I'm hoping it's not going to take her too long to give me a letter, which I wanted to, even if she gives me a letter like, I don't know, a month in, like in a very short amount of time, I still want to continue going to her, because I definitely need someone to talk to that is non-biased, that I won't feel judged. I'm hoping it'll be like that. I don't think I'll feel judged, because it's kind of her job to listen to what people have to say. But yeah, so I'm going to be, hopefully in the next 6 months to a year, I'll be starting testosterone, hopefully. Depends. The clinic that I wanted to go to has like informed consent, but they're completely booked up, and their program is full right now, and it'll be full until spring, and then they're not even going to add new people onto their waiting list until spring. So I might have to wait almost a full year or so to actually start hormone replacement therapy, but I think like that's the place I want to go to, so I'm going to wait. But I wanted to get top surgery first anyways, with Dr. Garamoni, hopefully. So I was going to do top surgery, and then hopefully a month or so, or quite soon after top surgery, I can start testosterone, so that the changes are happening around the same time that I'm healing, so that it all like gets to a good place, I guess you can say, around the same time. But I also want a hysterectomy, which I'm not as sure about, only because like I don't like to deal with the parts down there. Like I don't like hearing people talk about it or anything like that, so there's going to be a lot of that type of stuff that'll go in with having that surgery. But I've never wanted to carry a child, so it's like that was always out of the question anyways, and it's just, we'll go into all that in a different video. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now, starting on the coming out process and starting with hopefully transitioning soon. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. It's kind of up to other people at this point. But yeah, so I'm just going to end it here. Have a nice day, week, month, however long until I see you again.